ball shot off the post, score!
First try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
First try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
First try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
First try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
First try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
First try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
First try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
There's try kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
There's try kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
There's try kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
There's try kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
We welcome you inside legendary Adelard Arena here in Woonsocket, Rhode Island. Game number 7 of the Mount St. Charles Holiday Classic as it pits Bishop Guertin against Fairfield Co-op. Bishop Guertin in the all green, Fairfield in the black and red, and we're underway in the first period. Thank you for tuning in this evening here on Fans Only Sports Network, and we're going to get a delayed offsides right off the bat. Or a penalty right off the bat. Thought a delayed offsides was getting called. Looks like it's a penalty that's going to get called. This one's going to get cycled around. Ryan Flynn. Now it'll be tapped. And we are going to get a penalty. Logan Vogel, 2 minutes for roughing. 28 seconds into the game. Guertin had 3 players get ejected from yesterday's game for game misconduct. They're going to start with Vogel in the box, 28 seconds in. Kingsley. That one through as he was trying to look for Ryan Flynn. Comes back for Sarah Kleinberg. Kleinberg had that one pull off of his stick. Goes back instead for Kingsley. Kingsley takes a shot attempt. That one kicked wide. As it bounces back into the neutral zone, picked back up by Swanson. Swanson enters the zone. Holding, and now slots one across for Kingsley. Kingsley in the corner rubbed off of that one defensively. That was the 8 of Jackson Lavasser. Around for Ryan Kelly on the opposite side. Kelly has that one dispossessed from him. Held up instead back at the blue line by Swanson. Fires one in and a kick save made. From the 29 of Braden King in net for Bishop Guertin. Scoots past King on the shot attempt that came all the way from the blue line area from Swanson. This one's going to get sent down. 53 seconds remaining on the advantage. 13 and change left to go here in the first period. An auspicious start to the period as Vogel got tossed in the box just 28 seconds in. Around behind Rich, picked up by Aiden Kelly. Kelly works that one up alongside of the Bishop Guertin bench. Gloved down by Swanson as he tried to get it through the neutral zone. Swanson collides with the 3 of Tim Keeley. No penalty called there. Play allowed to continue on. Keeley taps that one through. Nobody there as Kingsley picks it up defensively for Fairfield. Swanson across the blue line, now through the neutral zone. Drops back, fires one, and it's gloved by King. And we'll get a stoppage of play. Bouncing puck through the neutral zone of the goal area. And it's back into the blue. Dasher boards and pulled off the backside, carried up craftfully, looking across, shot and a save made as Devin Young fired one, and now fisticuffs after the play, and this one is going to end up getting sent to the penalty box goes Cosmo Ciano. And so too. And 2 in the box. Hang on. They're going to call Cosmo Ciano and Tim Keeley for penalties on Guertin. It's 23 and 23. So Ciano and Forrest, coincidental minors for roughing, and then an extra goes to Keeley for third man in, and he's 2 minutes on the Bishop Guertin side, and it's going to be a 5-on-4 power play. Face off 1 by Fairfield. Dumped down in the corner. Rugby scrum ensues as they try to pop that one back up. Getting popped. Set. Shot. Score. Bouncing puck came off of the pads of Braden King. Sat up midair. And it gets sent home by Alex Melillo. And it's 1-0 for Fairfield. Streaking down the ice to try to get to this one. Icing called as the foot race was on. Wraparound attempt after the faceoff on the draw play as Guertin tries to carry this one out of the zone. Vogel down in the corners. It wraps around the backside for Clausen, coming back out again. Tapped by Colin Rourke. at the defensive blue line for Clausen on the opposite side, and then moved back into the zone by Vogel. Martone chases this one to the corner. Around for Fairfield as they try to clear the zone and get caught. Delayed offsides negated. Guertin exits the zone. And now back for Swanson in front of King. Still a loose puck and a player getting pushed down. Was the 11 of Schwartz. Swanson tried to go for a wraparound. Schwartz there, and King pinned that one right on the edge of the post. Stephen Toom as he goes down board battle with Combe on the backside. Picked up by Gibbons. Gibbons. Penalty called. To the box goes the 11 of Noah Cordiero. And Guertin gets put in the box again. And the referee having a conversation with the Fairfield coaching staff. For whatever reason, they're getting the power play. To the point of preference, I'm not a hockey guy. I've never played the game of hockey. I've only been watching it for, about 30 years. And I'm just at a loss for some of the penalties that I've seen get called in the past couple of games. And I think a lot of the Bishop Guertin fans and family to our broadcast right may very well agree. Down in the corner for Fairfield as they work this one back around. Looking up top for Combe. Goes past his stick. Scoots all the way down. Ryan Tyman's going to chase this one behind his own net. Trying to catch up to him in the process of all that was Cosmosiano. Back off the sideboards. This one's going to come all the way down. It has to be shepherded by Zavry. Connor Zavry went the distance for Fairfield yesterday. So too did Braden King. These two back in net, putting in work. Flicked up for Noah Kingsley. Kingsley behind and brings that one up the sideboards for Combe. Right, Timon. Bouncing puck. Keeley may have deflected that one as it came back over top. Chasing it is Ciano in the corner. King will hold on to that one, as on the doorstep was Ryan Flynn for Fairfield. 17 seconds remaining in the penalty. Is 8 and change left to go here in the first. Today's first period is brought to you by Joseph Lammy, attorney at law, 696 Reservoir Avenue in Cranston, Rhode Island. Visit josephlammy.com for more information, and by RR Elite Recruits with access to 3,000 schools and 80,000 coaches across 38 NCAA sports. For athletes looking to play at the next level, be seen by being a part of RREliteRecruits.com. Behind the legs was Owen Schwartz. And now on the breakout for Guertin, trying to go through, and that one's just dispossessed. And King again has to make a stop and a save, as right at the blue line, Combe came straight through, dispossessed that one. Face off down to the right side of King. This whole entire tournament has not been anything we expected coming into it. And it's going to be an exciting day tomorrow to see how this all pans out. Round to the opposite side for the 13 of Jake Harmon. He drops that one down into the corner. Looking for it is Flynn. Peeled out by the Cardinals. Carried forward now by Mantone. John Mantone. As it comes back to the blue line, kept by Ponto. Mantone down in the corner. Looking for Rourke back at the blue line up top. Bounced up over top of the stick of Devin Young. And Fairfield tries to track back with this one. Mantone's going to have to go to the corner. Chases, and that is Timon. Timon wins that foot race and sends it around. Fairfield trying to go for a line change and got pinned. Bishop Guertin's going to get the dump and chases. They're going to pick up the line change. Getting dumped down was Swanson. Keeley. Off the backside boards. It's behind the net. Ciano putting a Fairfield player into the boards allows for Tim Keeley to come back and get it. Keeley continues to fight. Now pulled by Swanson and sent across, looking for the 11 of Owen Schwartz. Schwartz drops out off for Timon. Timon back to Schwartz in the corner. Horseshoes around, coming across to pick it up as Calm. Down for Schwartz in the corner and back for James Calm again. That one only gets as far as Young. Young, Keeley, popping puck that bounces. And now after the play, a check from the 23 of Liam Forrest, and he's going to go into the box. 2 minutes. So Guertin on the first power play opportunity, and this one instead ends up getting peeled away. Headed the other direction. Shot saved by King on the attempt from Ryan Timon. And guess what? After the play, Jackson Lavasser is gone. And within all of that, what you're missing to it is the glass behind the net is gone. The entire pane of glass directly behind the net, behind Braden King, is gone. And this is going to cause a pretty lengthy delay. 5:47 left to go in the first. And that right there, the exit sign and that spot right there, you can see how black the doors are because there is no glass there anymore. We're going to take a commercial break. We'll update you on the situation. With 5:47 left to go here in the first, and a lengthy delay as the glass is out. You're watching the Mount St. Charles Holiday Classic on Fans Only Sports Network.
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right. Throws it back in the end zone. Intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires. Deflected. No. Rebound. Score!
The handball shot off the post. Score!
Gonna try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher. Shot. Score! Cornell down the field. End zone. That is a touchdown!
In and the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone. Intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires. Deflected. No. Rebound. Score!
The handball shot off the post. Score!
Gonna try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher. Shot. Score! Cornell down the field. End zone. That is a touchdown!
In and the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone. Intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires. Deflected. No. Rebound. Score!
The handball shot off the post. Score!
Gonna try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher. Shot. Score! Cornell down the field. End zone. That is a touchdown!
In and the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone. Intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires. Deflected. No. Rebound. Score!
The handball shot off the post. Score!
Gonna try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher. Shot. Score! Cornell down the field. End zone. That is a touchdown!
In and the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone. Intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires. Deflected. No. Rebound. Score!
The handball shot off the post. Score!
Gonna try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher. Shot. Score! Cornell down the field. End zone. That is a touchdown!
In and the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone. Intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires. Deflected. No. Rebound. Score!
The handball shot off the post. Score!
Gonna try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher. Shot. Score! Cornell down the field. End zone. That is a touchdown!
In and the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone. Intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires. Deflected. No. Rebound. Score!
The handball shot off the post. Score!
Gonna try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher. Shot. Score! Cornell down the field. End zone. That is a touchdown!
in, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
First try kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
First try kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
First try kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose.
.547 left to go here in the first as we're back underway after they've replaced the pain back into the stanchions from whence it came. 5-minute major penalty assessed. In the mix of all that as Braden King makes another save. Tracking it the other way was Logan Vogel for Guertin, and then it gets dumped in by Ryan Kelly. As everybody settles back in, it's going to take us, I think, a moment to settle back in. Noah Cordiero's in the box as he serves the penalty assessed. A 5-minute major and game misconduct. As this one gets looped all the way around, chasing it down is going to be James Combe for Fairfield. For Noah Kingsley. Kingsley cross for Timon. Combe works it through the neutral zone. And it's dumped down by the 10 of Charlie Swanson. Offside. We'll stop the play with 4.5. Off of the backside boards as Guertin tries to exit the zone. Ryan Kelly got that one forward for Tim Keeley. Back for Kelly again as Kelly dumps it all the way down. Kingsley will pick that one up and it cycles around the backside. Carried out of the zone craftfully by the 13 of Jake Harmony. Harmony from the blue line sends one in. Braden King spinner puck, and he somehow is able to get a hand on it. First penalty expired So 5-on-4 for Fairfield now for the next 3:07. 3:56 left here in the period. So this will take us down to essentially the break. Tapped to the blue line by Swanson. Swanson again from distance, and King kicked that one aside. For Com. James Com bounces across. Looking there for Owen Schwartz, and this one's going to end up getting kicked all the way down. Good defensive play by the Cardinals defense. Getting stood up at center ice was Com by the 16 of John Mantone. For the 15 of Logan Vogel as he dumps that one all the way down in a zone clearing play again. 2:20 remaining on the advantage with 3 left to go here in the period. Schwartz blue line, drops back that one into the corner. Kick through, and then back out into the neutral zone area, Swanson. Off of the side glass and pushed down in a foot race as Ciano was headed down. Picked up by Swanson instead. Cross ice for Malillo. It'll get dumped down by Com, and we'll go for a line change on the Fairfield side. Swanson offside as he tried to go cross ice to Sawyer Kleinberg. We'll get a face-off back center. Kingsley dumps that one down as he's bumped into the boards by Ciano right in front of the Bishop Guertin bench. Keeley trying to reach for Ciano, and that one's going to come all the way down. No icing on the play as Bishop Guertin still 55 seconds left to go to kill off on the major advantage. Swanson left, right, center over top of the shoulder of Braden King. And sent all the way back down. Kleinberg's going to pick this one up as he overlaps and drops that one off. It'll be carried up the opposite side from the 18 of Flynn. Cross ice pass. He was looking to try to release the 9 of Alex Malillo. Malillo into the corner as he's going to pick that one up. Austin Abbott goes there to pressure him to the boards, and it's swept all the way down. 15 seconds to go into the advantage as we're going to cross to 1 minute left to go here. Finally in the first period of play. A long first period with the delay for the repair of the glass pane that got popped out. Up along the side of the net, King was able to stop that one as it got pushed by Schwartz. Penalties expired. Boxes are empty. We're back to 5-a-side hockey. Swanson, long distance attempt. That one went wide, hit the boards, and comes all the way back past the Fairfield bench. Slot pass for Flynn as they tried to work the far side boards near side to our broadcast position, as that one ends up getting bumped around the back boards by Clausen. Back at the blue line. A shot attempt that hit a couple of people and went flying up over top of the net came from Com. James Com chases this one as Mantone chases him, and the horn sounds, and we've finally reached the end of the first period of play. They'll take this short commercial break, and we'll be back for period number 2. Fairfield 1, Bishop Guertin 0. You're watching the Mount St. Charles Holiday Classic on Fans Only Sports Network.
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
First try kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
First try kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
Period number 2 about to get underway. As that one is tracked to the opposite side. 1-0 Fairfield after 1. As Bishop Guertin chases this game, Cordiero in the corner as he slotted that one across for Mantone. Gets looped back around. Peeled away and through the center ice area goes the 20 of Owen Gibbons, and he spun around as he was blocked out by 3 green jerseys. For Ryan Flynn. Tried to move that one along. Gibbons again. Slots it across for Malillo. Malillo tried to go toe drag and run off of the play there by the opposite, number 9 of Aiden Kelly. Blue line offside's not called. As the 2 of Ryan Kelly running into Fairfield players. Dropped puck from both sides. Line changes ensue. Reaching for the 15 of Vogel. Vogel going to the corner. Mantone's going to come in there to help him out. Rugby scrum ensues, and it's pulled out instead by Swanson. Swanson dumps that one into the neutral zone. Trying to hold it and move it around is Timon. Ryan Timon can't get anywhere. He's run off of the play instead by the 6 of Colin Rourke. Aiden Kelly for Vogel. Vogel offside. One game left to go after the completion of this one. Fairfield Prep will take on St. Joe's, New York. And that will conclude day 2 of action. We will be through 8 of the 12 games. We'll go 10, 12, 2, and 4 tomorrow. And by 6 p.m. Eastern Time, we'll have crowned a champion in the 25th annual Mount St. Charles Holiday Face-Off. Along the sideboards for Logan Vogel, trying to be in front of the net. As that came off from Clausen. Mantone shot that one past. Clausen. Hard shot from the blue line from Abbott. And a save made by Zavry. 12 and change left to go here in the second. That was a long first period. I think it's still the first period. Around the back side for Com. James Com back to the blue line. Kept in instead as that one popped up off the stick of Ciano, and Tim Keeley also on the doorstep. Ponto. Ciano. Keeley trying to peel that one out as well, and it comes all the way down. Icing will get called. And the second period brought to you by Joseph Lammy, attorney at law, 696 Reservoir Avenue in Cranston, Rhode Island. Visit josephlammy.com for more information, and by RR Elite Recruits with access to 3,000 schools, 80,000 coaches across 38 NCAA sports. For athletes looking to play at the next level, be seen by being a part of RREliteRecruits.com. Braden King, quick thinking save. That was tracked straight down from Ryan Flynn. Dead hand warmer. Gibbons. Net off of its moorings. And they'll push that one back down, and we'll get a face-off at center ice. Oh, they're going to go blue line. Still whacking at it, and it's brought forward by Melillo. Fires that one pass wide. Looking for Gibbons. Back for Com. Kicks wide to the outside. Com again. Popped right back out in front. That one sat up on King's pads as it was spun off of the stick of Owen Gibbons. Will be horseshoed around, takes a wicked deflection off of a seam, and sat up for a second trying to clear that one out, and this is going to come all the way back. King snared it out of air, and it's brought back down. Devin Young in the corner as he tries to move that one forward. Has Austin Abbott back there to help him out. Abbott is able to horseshoe that one around. Peeled back off, and it only got to the blue line. And it was brought back in for a quick second by the 17 Ryan Timon. Collision, and an arm goes up. We're going to get a penalty called. And Ciano's going to go to the box for the second time today. Cross-checking is the call. $10 and change left to go. Swanson for Kingsley. Shot score! Kingsley kicked it back across for Ryan Timon. And Timon knocks the power play goal home. And it's 2-0 Fairfield. So 10 and change left to go here in the second. And Bishop Guertin finding themselves in a hole. Fairfield Co-op coming in looking to upset the apple cart of the tournament. DeMatha Catholic 0-2. Mount 0-2. Austin Prep's gone to 1-1. LaSalle College High School to 1-1. Fairfield is looking to find themselves 2-0. The other Fairfield Prep still to play their second game. Around the back side for Calm. Came back for Rourke, who fired one from the blue line wide. Loose twig regained as Ryan Kelly tries to work it around. Off the sideboards, this is carried all the way through the neutral zone craftfully by Swanson. Slots it across. Kelly. Hard shot, King kick save is down in a heap. On the ice is the 10 of Charlie Swanson. Back for Com once again. And a collision between Kelly and Timon dispossessed. Timon stick. He retains his. Back down behind King. It'll get picked up by Rourke. Kept at the blue line by Com. Moved for the 18 of Flynn. Off the backside boards by the Zamboni doors. It comes back out again. Flynn bothered there by Kelly. Puck finally pops free in the neutral zone, and it'll come all the way back. Liam Forrest recollects and resets everything for Fairfield. This is going to go down. Icing will be the call. We're going to stop it to play. Hard shot on the draw play on the faceoff. And it came from Gibbons. Harmony pushes that one around the back side of his own net. Peeled away by James Mantone, and that one is snared out of the air by Zabri. We apologize for a moment of technical difficulty here as lost our picture signal. There we go. And I whistle a stoppage of play as King makes the save. Gibbons behind the net. As it's picked up with speed goes Cordiero. Bouncing scores! Hang on, hang on. Noah Cordiero is going to get the goal. And it's going to be from Austin Abbott and Stephen Toome. I didn't see the hit. Dylan Lucan wins the faceoff for Guertin. 6.5 left to go here in the second. Now an almost brand new game feel to it at 2-1. Rourke, as he gets run into the boards, tries to kick that one around, looking for Zach Greer. King will hold that one as Swanson with the backhander. For comes back for Swanson. Swanson fired one. King stops that one as it's trying to be slam dunked home by the 17 of Timon. Dylan Loken. Loken dumps that one into the corner, was looking for Greer, popped up off the post, and a whistle and a stoppage of play and a penalty getting called. And they're calling elbowing against Greer. Up into the stands. And we'll get a stoppage of play and a new piece of rubber. Off the sideboards, kicked all the way down. And then brought back into the neutral zone, held there by Melillo. Offside not called by the referees. Very, very close there. No VAR as there is in soccer. So we continue on. Swanson sent one in, kicked up by King. Back in the middle, looking for a defensive stop from Aiden Kelly. Into the backside boards, trying to be pushed along. Abbott was trying to get to it, comes back instead for Flynn. 53 seconds remaining in the advantage as it goes back over for Swanson. Swanson continuing to hold. He'll overlap. And it comes back through the middle and an empty net opportunity as King was drawn to the side. And this one's going to scoot back past the blue line. Ryan Flynn picks it up. Carried forward by the 9 of Melillo. Melillo drops for Gibbons, and that'll be swept away and all the way down. 20 seconds remaining in the advantage. 4 left to go here in the second. We'll get the resurfacing intermission after the end of this period. So we'll have the longer, about 10-minute break, though we already had that, so to speak, with the glass popping out. Gibbons. Picked up by Young. All the way down. Icing will get called. False start on the face-off, so we'll do it again. Draw play, and that one's going to get popped up into the ceiling. Good attempt from Liam Forrest back near the blue line area. Into the corner, it can be swept out. Young popped that one right into the stands. We've done 5 plays in the span of about 6 seconds and gone nowhere. That one goes right up into the net. This one's going to end up back on the opposite side of the blue line. They'll track back for it. Com will start this one off for Fairfield as he dumps in. Loops around the backside boards. Tapped by King. Ciano. All the way down. Foot race. Going is the 22 of Devin Young. Young's going to get there into the corner. He's bodied by Com. Rugby scrum ensues as they try to pull it out. Tim Keeley in the mix there. Slides away to the side of the net area. Coming back across. Trying to hold it in at the blue line, and doing so is Young. It will get picked up and sent back out in the neutral zone for the 11 of Swartz. Swartz will drop that one back in, and it'll loop around. Good defensive play from Ryan Kelly. He bodied out the 11 of Schwartz as he looped all the way around. Back into the neutral zone area, Kingsley, as he taps that one forward. Delayed offsides, negated. Bishop Guertin's going to exit the zone. 2 left to go here in the second, and now delayed offsides as Bishop Guertin would have gotten called, and they will exit the zone. For Ryan Kelly in the corner as he taps that one forward, looking for the 17 of Stephen Toom. Toom is going to send that one forward to Mantone in the corner. Sorry, my apologies. Check that. That may actually be, though, that is the 12 of James Mantone. Back for the 22 of Tyler Harmony. Harmony dumps that one down. Fairfield goes for a line change. 1.5 minutes left to go here in the period. Buckle your seatbelts because it's going to be an exciting third. Barring anything happening in the next minute 25, we're going to have a 1-goal game. Off the side boards, Toom into the corner, had a stick pulled a little bit, continues to go through with it right in front, and an opportunity there for Mantone. Bounced through. Aiden Kelly dumps that one in. Icing will be the call. Face-off won by Fairfield as Gibbons tried to put that one right through. Blocked away, did not even actually reach Braden King. Continues to bounce around in the zone. King's just going to stamp down on that one. We're going to get a stoppage of play. Swanson looking across for Kingsley. Off of Kingsley's stick, trying to work through craftfully and quickly was the 2 of Ryan Kelly. Final 20 seconds and change to go. Loken taken off away from him. Swanson the other way. King makes a save, and then a penalty arm goes up and a penalty shot to come. Swanson got wiped out on his way, and immediately the arm went up from the referee for a penalty. And we're going to get our second penalty shot of the day. So the penalty called for tripping. And a penalty shot to Swanson as he picks that one up. Across the circles. Score! And so we'll go to the locker rooms. 3-1 for Fairfield. Kelly in the final 10 seconds of the period as it pops up and bounces around, brought down by Flynn. Gibbons along the sideboards, 2 and 1. The horn will sound. We've reached the end of 2. 3-1 Fairfield after 2. They'll resurface the ice. We'll take the break. Watching the Mount St. Charles Holiday Classic on Fans Only Sports Network.
The ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
The ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
The ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
The ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
The ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Try to kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher. Shot score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected. Deflected, no! Rebound! Score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
First try kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
First try kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
First try kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
First try kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
First try kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell.
As we're back underway in the third period of action here on Panzoni Sports Network, 3-1 scoreline. As Bishop Guertin trails Fairfield. That's Fairfield Co-op. Fairfield Prep still to come play. As that will be the 8 o'clock game. And take on St. Joe's, New York. And then we'll set the stage for tomorrow. Forrest. Sent all the way the other way, and a hard shot that went up over top. As that one came flying off the stick of the 16 of John Mantone. Forrest dumps this one down. Blocker patted aside up into the netting and a stoppage of play. One by Guertin. It's kept by Keeley into the zone, and they try to get an exit. Back into the corner once again for Timon. Around the backside boards, Devin Young tries to move it. Cardinals are kind of stuck here. Now they're going to finally get it into the neutral zone. Keeley pushes that one along the sideboards, gets left there, and it's picked up by Ciano. Ciano dumped one in. That one went well wide. Timon streaks back through. Timon gets run into the board, so too was the 5 of Austin Abbott. Kingsley picked up by King, dropped back down for Abbott. Back for Kingsley again as it goes off of his boot. Line changes. Aiden Kelly will pick that one up for Bishop Guertin. Ciano winds, fires left on the doorstep. Backhanded attempt went wide. Good opportunity, and it's picked up and carried the other way quickly by Gibbons. Gibbons fires. King makes the save. Second attempt sliding through the zone was Flynn, and it got blocked away. Fervent first 3 into this period. Ciano sends this one all the way down. Deflected off of somebody, so no icing is called. Liam Forrest, as he kicks it around the horseshoe, comes back out. Blue line kept in and tried to be sent along with no Cordiero in the corner. Popped right through the center. And Fairfield is going to get an exit. Kicked aside by King on the attempt from Melillo. Up off the glass, kept in at the blue line by Kingsley. Dropped down in front of the net. Ryan Kelly's going to take this one away. James Combe as he dumps that one all the way down. And they try to reset. (14) Josh Weinstein, and a whistle and a stoppage of play, and icing is called. $11 and a half separating us from the end of regulation on this game. And even with the delay in the first period due to the glass issue, still a relatively safe spot to say that we should be on time for game 4 on the day, as that one went flying through the air from Aiden Kelly and just wide. Sawyer Kleinberg offside. Abbott around the backside boards. The blue line kept popping. Puck in is snagged by King as it came up off the stick of Flynn. Rourke. Keeley. Keeley got bodied into the boards by Combe. Held by Harmony. Sent back forward for Gibbons. Gibbons winds, fires wide. Back behind, Colin Rourke's going to pick this one up for Guertin. Line change from Fairfield, 10 left to go as King pins that one to the ice and a stoppage of play. Face-off won by Fairfield. Worked around for a moment. Martone tries to work this one. 2-on-1 opportunity for Guertin. The other way. Lifted right back in front and getting spun off the play. At the same time he's trying to shoot was Toom. Came back right and Kelly held in at the blue line as Kelly dumps that one around behind the net. Kelly's going to stop it again at the blue line. Kelly fires one. That one goes just wide. Cordiero. Held by Abbott. Back into the corner once again. This one's going to loop around. Stopped at the blue line again by Kelly. Sent the other way. Kelly has it pop over top of his stick this time. He'll have to chase it all the way back down. Fairfield's going to go for a line change. Guertin might need to line change as well and get some fresh skaters on the ice. 9 left to go here in regulation as this one's going to come all the way down, and it will be stopped by Zavry. Drop play right to Zabry on the attempt from Dylan Loken. Picked up by Gibbons. That one gets through and all the way down. Chasing it in the corner is Flynn. Headed back the other way. It's going to bounce up off of the pile of snow right in front of the Mount bench. I'm so used to saying the Mount bench. In front of the Fairfield bench. And icing is the call. Looped around to be moved by Loken. And that one is going to end up down and icing called again. Off the side boards, it's going to come all the way down. This time will have to be shepherded by Zabry into his glove. And a face-off will come up to his left. Reminder, we go early tomorrow, 10 a.m. game number 1 on the day. 12 p.m. game number 2. Oh, the consolation final at 4, and then the championship game at 6. As we close off the Holiday Classic. Swanson lifted that one. And it's brought back down by Mantone, and a save made by Zabry. Puck popped up, stayed just below the ceiling as it goes back for Rourke to pick it up. Sent all the way down, and that one will be stopped. Once again by Zabry. Clausen. Abbott, as he sent that one across ice off the sideboards, was looking for John Mantone. Mantone picks it up in the corner as he goes back around for Vogel. Vogel behind the net trying to pull out. And he got caught, and it's taken away instead by the 10 of Charlie Swanson. Hard shot saved by King. As we cross towards 7:30 p.m. Eastern time, and it's become a very long day as that puck's going to pop up into the penalty box area. A long day for our entire crew here at Adelard Arena. Game number 7 on the Mount St. Charles Holiday Classic. 1 still to go. We'll get that through for you around 8 p.m. Eastern time face-off. $11 hockey games around the Ocean State on Fans Only Sports Network today. 3 in the Prout Christmas Classic at Providence College. 3 up at Burrillville as they completed the Holiday Classic today. They started theirs on Monday. And then the Ed Walsh Memorial Cup game between the LaSalle Academy Rams and the Bishop Hendricken Hawks. Spun through the zone and then kicked all the way back in a collision. Will create a Bishop Guertin penalty to come up as Keeley taps that one. To the box will go Ciano again. And a 2-minute penalty for cross-checking. Timeout called by Fairfield. We'll take the quick timeout as well. You're watching the Mount St. Charles Holiday Classic on Fans Only Sports Network.
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
In, fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
In, fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
And off of the face-off, streaking back the other way, and a save made by Zavry. Is streaking down was Mantone right off the face-off. Puck dropped. Fairfield picks this one up. Carried out of the zone here. Goes Swanson. As they set up on the power play. Cross for Kingsley. Kingsley fired one trying to go off of the leg there of Ryan Flynn. And came back instead for Timon. Swanson. Gibbons trying to tap one. And it's kicked aside by King. And Zavary has become content to just freeze every single puck that comes his way. As he is doing work to just protect this 2-goal lead. 3-1, 5 and change left to go. Pushed back into the zone by Devin Young. Zavary has to snare that one as a good attempt came from Young and right on the doorstep. It was a 3 of Tim Keeley. 54 seconds remaining in the advantage. And Fairfield's going to get denied a change opportunity. Face-off one carried around by Combe. Cross-ice pass looking for Swanson. Swanson through the neutral zone will dump that one down. It horseshoes around the backside boards. Came out on the other side from Melillo. And it's dropped around. Guertin fires one, and that one came right up. That hit the seats directly below where our standing spot is. .22 seconds remaining in the advantage. 4 and change left to go here in regulation. We will keep our eyes. King has that one stuffed on him. So all things being said, I said we were going to keep our eyes on Braden King, not for that save, but for the fact that Guertin may need to find a way to pull him from net in a few minutes of time. Penalty is expired. We're back to 5-a-side hockey. 4 left to play. Icing. Face-off won by Guertin. Mike Ponto tried to push that one around, got pinned back the other way. Austin Abbott trying to get it free, could not. Ponto again as he tries to send this one up the sideboards, got it back into the neutral zone. Fairfield trying to switch sides, and Clausen comes away with it for Guertin. As they now switch sides, and then it's taken away by Melillo. Alex Melillo cycles back around, comes across for Owen Gibbons. Gibbons dispossessed and headed the other way as Vogel. Vogel got to the blue line, dumped down by Flynn. Puck down into the corner. Abbott's going to pull this one up, and it goes past him. Scoots all the way down. Ponto back into the neutral zone for Guertin. Swanson. Ponto down in the corner as it kicks around for Clausen. Clausen's got pinned and a little bit of a rugby scrum occurs. Still fighting for it, and it comes away instead for Schwartz. Owen Schwartz. Back the other way for Swanson. Tyler Harmony. And this one gets kicked into the corner again. Aaron Pass flicked one up right off the post, and that one came out as the shot attempt came from the 10 of Swanson, and we're going to get a penalty called. Cross-checking called on Austin Abbott with 2:20 left to go. And this is going to put things very hard for Bishop Guertin. Keeley taken away from him by Gibbons. Gibbons had it taken away by Rourke. Back in the neutral zone. Stretching out for Gibbons on the other side, and then Ryan Kelly beats him there. That one back into the neutral zone again. Kelly in the corner. All the way back down. Controlled by Swanson. Swanson carries into the corner. From the side, and that one was shot hard by Schwartz. Came back down, trying to spin one around was Gibbons, and then it's going to kick up into the net after the attempt from Timon. 56 seconds remaining in the advantage. Minute and change left to go here in the period. Swanson carries that into the zone. This will get flicked all the way down. Zavriel shepherd it. Fairfield's going to walk away with 2 victories. And Bishop Guertin's going to find themselves at 1-1. It's going to be a feud-filled day tomorrow to sort everything out. Back for Ryan Timon as he cycles around. They are just wasting time off the clock to close this one down. No play clock in hockey. As this one will flick all the way down, and we're going to get an icing call and a stoppage of play. Quick puck drop as that one flies all the way down. They're going to say no icing. That's going to get negated. It'll get picked back up on the backside. And they'll cycle it into the neutral zone, and that'll be it. Final score, Fairfield 3, Bishop Guertin 1. One more game left to go on the day. 8 p.m. Eastern Time, Fairfield Prep against St. Joseph, New York. We'll have that game for you right here on Fans Only Sports Network. You're watching the Mount St. Charles Holiday Classic.